YouTube, welcome to the first episode of First Take reactions here on YoungGeniusSports. Let's hear what they're talking about today. I think they're talking about LeBron's growing pains. Was it a fake injury just to get him some rest, or was it a real injury? Obviously, in my opinion, there was some soreness to his groin. Could he have played through it? Of course. But it's the Warriors, the worst ranked team in the league. So he decided to rest it up. And then and their schedule is a bit more compact now down the stretch because they didn't play against the Clippers and they got that week off mid-season. So, of course, LeBron is just going to rest up a little bit, especially against the Warriors. They've won, 12 games all season, so of course this was not a real serious injury, but it's something to think about and something to rest up for the future.
Do you think that perhaps LeBron missed this game because of the groin injury, or would you buy on maybe it's a resting thing with the playoff push approaching?
In the words of Ed Lover, come on, son. Come on. Like, here's the problem with LeBron right now and the groin injury or whatever, resting. He came out and said when he was asked about load management, because across the hall, like they share a building, Kawhi's been trolling him since before the season started and just destroying him on the court the two times they played in high-profile national games. He's been...
Max here talking about Kawhi destroying LeBron James. It's just not true. The Clippers won the first game in the last seconds. And then they won the Christmas Day game by a fluke play by Patrick Beverley that they magically happened to go to the replay table for when usually they don't. But both games were close games. And LeBron James wasn't even in attack mode. The series you talk about Kawhi beating him in the finals, LeBron dropped 32 points a game. So, what are we talking about here? Max Kellerman sometimes actually does need his basketball card taken away. But I understand it's for the sake of debate. And he can't just agree with everything. There has to be two sides to every argument. So, him taking the Kawhi side is a smart decision, I guess, for the sake of the show.
Asked, Kawhi's been criticized for load management, right? Finals MVP last year. He's about to be the Finals MVP again this year. I don't hear about, you can't load manage. How many people come up to me talking about Kawhi's disrespecting the game? Why? By raising his chances?
So, yeah, that's all I have on this episode of